Okay. How does this Iceblu333 currently? It is now July the 31st, 2026. It just turned 12 o'clock a.m. So I guess I'm gonna title this video part two of like the situation with Dr. Fauci and I guess how I feel about it. So yesterday I went through some of my posts I made in regards to the reasons why I said that I was not gonna take the vaccine all the way back when in 2020 and 2021 and so on, because I saw that several people were having side effects or adverse events. And so for Anthony Fauci to subsequently be pleading the fifth after being asked questions about the origins of COVID-19 and etc., I'm just like, but and then you have these senators going like getting their gotcha moments and etc. But in my opinion, a lot of people's health was affected by this vaccine or whatever, or these vaccines and companies, because it wasn't just one company that was dishing out these vaccines. It was multiple, and it was like a huge cash grab for a lot of people who invested inside those vaccines in regards to the stock market. So that's just that. Yesterday I said a lot of people uh, end up having like blood clots or myocarditis after receiving the vaccine. I think I was talking about iJustine yesterday. Um, DMX, the rapper, Big Pokey or Big Pookie, he had a heart attack while he was on a balcony rapping. Um, let's see here. Oh, also there's one person I did forget to mention. There's this duo that supported Trump, this black duo. I think their name is Diamond and Silk, and I think one of them passed away via a heart attack. Let me pause for a second. Even though I think they said that I think that one of the people, they said that they weren't vaccinated, but I think it came a point in time where you could not travel without being vaccinated, and they were very prominent inside of the news around that time. So I kind of think that probably anyway, just an opinion. But let me get the girl's picture real quick and pause for a second. Okay, so I'm back. So the lady's name, her name was Lynette Diamond Hardaway, and she was half of I'm trying to read from Google AI. So Lynette Diamond Hardaway, half of the pro-Trump conservative commentary duo Diamond and Silk. She died on January 8th, 2023, at the age of 51. Her surviving sister and co-host is Rochelle Silk Richardson. And so the official diagnosis was heart disease due to chronic high blood pressure or hypertension. And she died at her home in North Carolina. And rumors. Unsubstantiated social media speculation falsely claimed she died from COVID-19 or the vaccine-related causes, which were dismissed by official medical records. But anyway, so a lot of people have seemingly passed away in 2023. Again, she passed away on January 8th, 2023. Or people began to pass away or had a lot of heart-related issues around this year. Like I said, I think the. Let me pause a second. Okay, so I guess I'm back. So a lot of people began to have like accelerated cancers, um, myocarditis, blood clots, Parkinson's disease or whatever, um, Guillain-Barré syndromes or whatever as well. I think well, anyway, I'm not going to name any more names, but it was weird. And then also there were kids in their teens having heart attacks on while playing football or soccer or whatever on the field. And I think that there was even um some other reports that some soldiers were having heart attacks while in training. So that's just that. And so the reason why I'm making this video today is because I forgot about Diamond and Silk in regards to Lynette Diamond Hardaway passing away. It's recording, right? And that was again on January 8th, 2023. But I guess I want to go over some more of the posts I made on AstroSeek and see if there's anything else that I can find that's kind of relevant to the day. Being that Anthony Fauci, he apparently is pleading the fifth, and yeah, and his excuses was him saying that, oh, well, you're trying to catch me inside of a lie, then don't lie. Anyway, well, you're trying to catch me inside of a lie, so I'm just gonna plead the fifth. But the thing about it is, I think that the law states that if you're not liable to incriminate yourself because of immunity or a pardon, then the privilege of the Fifth Amendment does not apply. But I guess it's for a court to decide in the future. And my question is that, so Anthony Fauci, he was asked multiple questions. So will his contempt charges be per every time he obstructed justice or whatever? So 5 years per instance, and I think that he pleaded the fifth. They say he pleaded the fifth 111 times. So, yeah. Let me pause a second. So I'm back. So, like I said, a lot of people, weird enough, began to have like weird symptoms. What weird events started to happen after these people took this vaccine. Like I said, a girl, her name is Iceblu333. She ended up getting blood clots after receiving this the vaccine. Iceblu333. And this is her right here. If it'll pull up. Let me pause a second to get so this is Iceblu333 right here. Let me see here. We go to her page. So I'm not saying that it was caused by the vaccine, and I'm just saying that it's weird that she ended up getting blood clots after receiving this that vaccine. And so let's see here. Let's see here. Tori Kelly. She's a singer. She ended up getting blood clots. Also, weirdly enough, around the dates of around the year of 2023. I'm trying to pull the video up because I think she said she collapsed one night. Jeez. But she collapsed one night when they found blood clots inside of her system. And again, blood clots is a symptom of the vaccine, or an adverse event of the vaccine. Let's see here. A man, his name is Big Pokey. Heart attack on stage. And so this man right here, he's a rapper. He was rapping on stage, and he had a massive heart attack. And he would end up laid out on the ground right here after this heart attack. This is the same video I remember. Yep. Yeah. An actor, his name is Lance. Raise the brightness up a little bit so you can see it even better. But so here he is, and there he is, splayed out on the ground. I mean, on the balcony. And Lance Reddick also passed away. Cause of death. And so they said that the picture. So going to Google AI, it says that Lance Reddick's death certificate. I'm going to show the picture now. That I start talking about. So this is Lance Reddick right here. And apparently, via Google AI, Lance Reddick's death certificate lists ischemic heart disease and atherosclerotic. Look, something happened to his heart, artery disease, whatever. Oh, and yeah, so and you can just read it for yourself. And with enough, Lindsey Graham, he's passed away due to a heart attack as well. So maybe just heart attacks are just common these days after this vaccine situation. Who else? Uh, I think Celine Dion sickness name search. So Celine Dion has been diagnosed with stiff person syndrome, a rare progressive neurological autoimmune disorder. It affects roughly 1 in a million people. So it's Google AI. Now I showed you yesterday that Guillain-Barré syndrome. I'm Googling now. Let me pause for a second. Okay, so yesterday I did well via reports. Guillain-Barré syndrome is an effect of it could be an adverse event of the vaccine, and the effects include rapid muscle weakness, tingling or numbness in the extremities, and potential paralysis. This rare autoimmune condition damages the peripheral nervous system, interrupting signals between the body and the brain. And that's very similar to stiff person syndrome, I think, which Celine Dion has. And she is vaccinated. So let me pause for a second. Okay, so I'm still using Google AI. So I'm just Googling. I'm saying, so I Googled with stiff person syndrome and Guillain-Barré syndrome, do they have similar, oh my God. Do they affect you the same way? So Google AI says stiff person syndrome and Guillain-Barré syndrome are both rare autoimmune disorders that affect the nervous system and cause muscle problems. But they are very different. They are very different conditions. Key differences in the symptoms: stiff person syndrome causes severe muscle stiffness, rigidity, and painful spasms mainly in the trunk, back, and legs. Spasms are often triggered by sudden noises, touch, or emotional stress. Okay, so Guillain-Barré syndrome differs, and it causes rapid ascending muscle weakness and flaccid paralysis starting in the feet and hands and moving upward, along with the loss of deep tendon reflexes. That sounds similar though, and they're both disorders that affect the nervous system and cause muscle problems. So, and again, via the reports, Guillain-Barré syndrome is a rare adverse event of the vaccine of one of the company's vaccines or whatever, which you can't sue them for, mind you. So Celine Dion was diagnosed with Jesus. Pause, because this phone is slow. Okay, so I'm back. So I think I was talking about Celine Dion. She was diagnosed with stiff person syndrome in August 2022 and publicly shared her diagnosis on December the 8th, 2022. So going back to, I believe, Tori Kelly. Tori Kelly was hospitalized on Sunday, July 23rd, 2023, after collapsing during a dinner with friends in downtown Los Angeles, which was due to a blood clot. Justine, she was diagnosed with a life-threatening blood clot on April the 1st, 2022. Talk about an April Fool's joke, but I'm not making fun of that. I'm just saying, why on April Fool's Day of all damn days? But anyway, after she first experienced the symptoms in late March 2022. Anyway, so moving on. So the rapper Big Pokey, he died while rapping on stage on June 18th, 2023. He had a massive heart attack. Let's see. DMX, the rapper, he died on April the 9th, 2021. He suffered a heart attack on April the 2nd, 2021. He suffered a heart attack at his home following a reported drug overdose. But it's people do drugs. He's done drugs all his life, and then I mean, I'm not even. It's weird. So now I'm not gonna step and say anything like, you know what I'm saying, because I'm like, it's just fucking weird. He had to take. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to speculate. This is all my opinion, and I apologize if I cause any disturbances due to my opinion. And my opinion might be wrong. Opinions are not facts. So anyway, DMX died on April 9th, 2021, after he suffered a heart attack. All the rest is just noise. Anyway, so moving on. So Lance Reddick, an actor who played Wesker, the Black Wesker inside of Resident Evil, but also played, I believe, he played in John Wick as well. And he died on March the 17th, 2023. And his family, they said that he died of a coronary artery disease or whatever. And I think back then it was reported that his family, they were like, this man, he worked out every day and he was healthy. He was healthy. He was a health nut, and he still passed away due to a heart attack, via the reports that I read all the way back in 2021, or all the way back when? Because I posted ever since 2021. I haven't been updating that post titled "Why I'm Not Interested in Getting the Vaccine," and I added him to that post on Astro Seed. Anyway, there's a lot of other people that passed away or ended up getting blood clots, but I want to go through my that forum and see if there's anything else that's interesting to divulge inside this video. So let me pause for another second. Okay, so I'm on page 9 of this forum post or whatever, and pretty much I forgot that a relative of mine, he ended up getting the jab or the vaccine or whatever. And he basically, I believe, he began to have heart troubles and heart problems, and they told him that he could not drink alcohol anymore. And this man, he loved his alcohol, and so that happened. And personally for me, in my family. So let me pause on a second to see what else I can find. There were a lot of people that took the vaccine, and pretty much they still ended up getting COVID-19. And the news media, they made even more excuses for those people. They started calling them breakthrough cases. Let me see if I can. But there's an article, I guess it's titled "COVID Breakthrough Cases Surge Among San Francisco Hospital Staff." San Francisco could be the next Bay Area city to issue an indoor mask mandate amid a COVID case surge that has included over 200 vaccinated healthcare workers, I guess. And it was on sanfrancisco.cbslocal.com. And this is right here. I don't know how I want to do this. Is there a way to open this? Okay, I guess I can do it like this. So I won't So it's right there. Somebody took a screenshot, and that's probably why it's still here. But they posted on the website, but still. So if you're interested, just pause and go back. So let me pause for a second and see what else I can find. I need to also say this, that the news media, they had people who took the vaccine still trying to tell other people to take the vaccine, because one, they first said that if you get the vaccine, you cannot get COVID-19, and then they moved the line even further and said, oh well, it just helps reduce the symptoms of COVID-19 or whatever, and they kept moving the goalposts over and over and over again, and yet the some fact of the matter is that you can get blood clots and all these other adverse events or whatever, or side effects. They were saying, oh, the benefits outweigh the risks of these rare side effects. Anyway, let me pause. Okay, this video is still up from petTblog.com or whatever, or petTblog. So the title of the video is titled "Fully Vaxxed 33-year-old Black businesswoman dies of COVID. Mom says she was obese." It was posted on August the 1st, 2021. But she was fully vaccinated and she still died of COVID-19. And yet the news media kept saying that, oh, taking the vaccine will reduce the reduce the effects of COVID-19. And this is the owner of this YouTube channel. I used to watch her. I don't have no time to watch it now. It's petTblog, and so she needs credit for what she's done so far in regards to just keeping up with celebrity news. So let me pause for a second to see what else I can find. Let me pause. Okay, so I'm back. So there's another video by ZayTruth111, and I'm just gonna show you because a lot of people, these people, they need to get credit for what they reported on during that period of time. But in the title of this video, it's titled "I Wouldn't Get It Either After All of This." And I want to say, I'm not gonna play the video, but what this video shows is that this man, his entire family had a bad reaction to the COVID-19 vaccine, and then one of them died. The man was about to get the shot that's talking inside the video, but after the passing of one of his relatives, he now refuses to get the shot. And apparently YouTube did not delete that video. So I'm shocked, but they deleted a lot of other stuff. Like so let me scroll. I'm on AstroSeek. I'm looking at my old posts or whatever. But so if I scroll down or whatever, YouTube deleted the video where it came out that the FBI was probably behind Governor Whitmer's kidnapping or whatever, and this is posted all the way on August the 1st, 2021. So there you go. YouTube deleted that. Anyway, so let me pause for a second to see if there's anything else. I told you I never liked Lindsey Graham, and so I got a post right here talking about so on August the 2nd, 2021, I guess a Fox News report came out and said that, I'm paraphrasing based on what I posted here. Republican Rhino Lindsey Graham tests positive for COVID-19 even after receiving the vaccine. Says he had sinus infection-like symptoms and will be in quarantine for 10 days. I just hope he croaks. I'm tired of seeing his stupid face, as much as I'm tired of seeing the Bidens. I don't know which I'd rather see croak first, honestly. Sigh. Link. So anyway, that's the. Now I'll see if I can click the video to see what the title of the video's name is, because I don't know. Because it's been like, this is like 2021. I don't know everything that I've said so much fucked up shit and yeah. So the title of the video is called "Lindsey Graham tests positive for COVID-19." It was posted on August 2nd. Lindsey Graham tests positive for COVID-19 despite vaccination. It was posted on August 2nd, 2021. So there you go. Let me pause another second to just see what else I got. Okay, so I'm back. So I'm still looking at the commentary on this forum or whatever. So a forum member, they made this post from the COVIDblog.com, but again, the COVIDblog.com, they made it so that you can't when you click the links to what people had when you click the link to the Jesus Christ, to the story of what happened, this is what you get. Not found. So, but the this person, they did what I asked them to do, and they basically typed a short summary of what the article was about. And so it says 22-year-old dies 9 hours after jab. Maxim just wanted to live. This is what the father had to say. Maxim just wanted to live. He was my only son, and he died killed by a shit vaccine that was never validated or properly tested only 9 hours after injection. Under the horrified look of carers who have nothing to curb the consequences of the violent and the violent anaphylactic anaphylactic shock that killed him. He had to get vaccinated so he could go on vacation to Greece with his friend. It is criminal to put on the market vaccines which have not been certified, which have not been verified, which kill a 22-year-old young people that are in great shape with a kind of corruption to vomit from our elites. For a virus that kills less than 1% of the population, we are in the process of vaccinating all of humanity with treatments that have never been thoroughly examined and whose side effects we do not know. So there was some commentary that I was looking at before this. So let me go back to it because this is like an emotional post. Let me see. There were some other emotional posts I was trying to avoid. Emotional posts I was trying to get to the facts. Let me pause a second. Okay, one of the forum members they took the vaccine or whatever, and they said their period came late, which was one of the reported adverse events or side effects of the vaccine via the post I made yesterday or the part 1 video that I made. And this person, she said that from what she's read, she said a lot of women are having these symptoms of having their period late, and some people are having their children come up stillborn, I think. So that's another thing. So this, yeah. Let me pause. This man's tongue enlarged after taking the vaccine or whatever. I said some fucked up shit right here inside this post, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I said a lot of fucked up, crazy shit. So, anyway, like this is like before the weed and the mushrooms, or whatever. And yeah, but this is after I got fired. Anyway, I was a literal tornado. So after that event, so I'm like, it is what it is. Let me pause a second. Again, I said a lot of fucked up shit on Astro Seed. I forgot that around this time, around August the 5th, 2021, that Andrew Cuomo, he was going through like a sexual harassment situation, cases against him. And so I posted on here, I said, because of the man's tongue, it got when he took the vaccine, it got enlarged, his tongue got enlarged. So I said, what the vaccine increases the size of a women's breast to or whatever. And so I said, hey, Andrew Cuomo, can't touch this. I used to say so much messed up stuff on here. This is just, yeah. But I was just trolling. I was a literal freaking tornado. After I got fired at that job for a false harassment claim, I'm like, I want to say as much fucked up shit as I can. Just because my career's fucked. So it's like, it is what it is. It was funny to go back and look at these posts I made. Is this recording? Yeah. Because I haven't seen them in so long. This is 2021, so I'm like, yeah. And I haven't updated this post in a long time either. Let me pause for another second. Okay, so I'm back. Oh, sorry. So I'm back. Pretty much, so I'm still going down the forum or whatever. Another forum user, they posted this picture because it's probably the video is probably deleted by now, but it's an emotional picture. It says on July 2nd, 2021. My daughter, Amanda Rich, passed away from a blood clot, which we have every reason to believe was linked to the COVID-19 vaccine. The daughter, Amanda Lynn Rich, was 23 years old, of New Ulm, Texas. She passed away on Friday, July 2nd, 2021, in Brenham, Texas. Amanda was born on December 15, 1997, in Houston, Texas, the daughter of John William and Tammy Lynn Zettel Rich. She grew up in Alief Belleville and Austin areas. Amanda was a certified nursing assistant for a home health care company. Her daughter, Allie Grace, was her entire world. Amanda, she leaves behind a 19-month-old daughter, Allie Grace. At the time of her death, Amanda was in the process of getting her vet tech license so she could support herself and her daughter. As most 23-year-old adults, she had made no plans to die, only to live and give her daughter the best life she possibly could. So, and here's a picture. So that happened. Let's see here. Let me click here real quick. The user also she posted this link, well not link, but this screenshot that was taken on August the 5th, 2021, and it says COVID outbreak hits Carnival cruise despite every guest and staff member being vaccinated. So I thought the vaccine uh stopped COVID-19 or whatever. And so here's the screenshot right here. I don't know exactly where the article is from or whatever, but I guess it's from Liberty Daily or whatever. That's that. Let me pause a second. It's a lot of information. Okay, so I'm back. So also back during this period of time, I used to debate people like 24/7, 2021. And so I think around August the 9th or whatever, there was the FDA the FDA was still pretty much saying that they weren't going to approve the vaccine to be fully safe. At this point in time, I think they said it was for emergency use only. But what I also want to say is that pretty much I was debating people on YouTube, and so I tried to post a link to the COVID blog website, the link I just tried to show you earlier. And when I tried to post the link to the COVIDblog.com or whatever to show people that there were people having side effects or whatever from this vaccine or whatever, the YouTube would say right here, it would say comment failed to post. I took a screenshot of that, and this happened on this is on August the 9th, 2021. So it's like the censorship was crazy. And I even put right here, I said, and this is why I don't plan on taking the vaccine. We are being censored for health concerns and not being able to get other people's opinions for the fear of causing vaccine hesitancy in other people or allowing people to think for a second and be like, wait, this could end very badly if I have possible adverse effects. I can't sue if I have adverse effects. The FDA is hesitant to approve the vaccine too. What the fuck? And this censorship is being implemented by billionaires who are acting like they are kings and have no whims in dictating our lives and are terrified of our opinions. So they censor our opinions. I digress. I'm not getting this vaccine even if Jesus himself comes back alive and says take it. I'll burn in hell first before taking this vaccine. Anyway, let me pause a second. Oh, and the post I made on YouTube or whatever, all the posts I made, they ended up getting deleted by YouTube. So, yeah. Let me pause a second. Okay, so I'm back. So I was trying to set up and find the article where there's a Tanzanian president who said his citizens would not be guinea pigs in his COVID vaccine trials. And he was skeptical about the safety of the current COVID-19 vaccine. This is on March the 1st, 2021. And the article is from healthimpactnews.com. And so this man, he said he's not gonna force his the people of this country to get this vaccine or whatever. And then 2 weeks later, he was dead. His name was John Pombe Magufuli. So on March, I think the 1st, that's when he said that he wasn't going to force his citizens to take the vaccine. And then on March 17, 2021, that's when the Tanzanian president, who was skeptical about the Western vaccines, he was found dead after being missing for 2 weeks. The article is still the article is still from healthimpactnews.com. And this new article is on March 17th, 2021. And it's titled Tanzanian President Who Was Skeptical of Western Vaccines Dead After Missing for 2 weeks. If you want to read it, you can go and find it. Anyway, that's what I was looking for. So let's see here. So I can go back to the main page or whatever that I was looking at. So let me pause for a second because I just want to get this back because I know the video. I said this inside my last video or whatever, but I just want to just. Some people might only just watch like one video, and if they're watching this, I want to just make sure that everybody's refreshed and fully. Yeah, pause. Okay, so I'm back. So here's another article or YouTube video. Doctors tell family of woman who was fully vaccinated there is nothing else that they can do for her. She was vaccinated 1 month before getting COVID-19, but the doctors claim that she may have already been infected or whatever. What I think maybe the damn shot caused her to end up getting sick and put in the ICU, but that's my opinion, and I'm not a doctor. Rose eyes. Let me pause a second to pull up the video. So the video is titled Doctor Tells Woman's Family There's Nothing More They Can Do for a Woman Battling COVID after she received the vaccine or whatever. Even though I think they said the vaccine was supposed to stop you from getting COVID-19 in the beginning. Anyway, so back to my form. Pause for a second. Okay, so I'm back. So there's apparently an article that came out around August 16, 2021 saying that doctors get paid bonuses. Doctors are paid massive bonuses from a health insurance company for vaccinating babies. But I think they also get bonuses for oh my god. It's too much. So much stuff has happened. But these doctors they get they got like the bonuses of $400 per kid or whatever. So yeah. And there's a video that I had linked to as well. Let me pause a second to get the Okay, so I'm back. I had to watch the video. The video is actually still on YouTube, shockingly enough. So apparently, doctors they get paid $40,000. They got paid $40,000 in regards to a bonus if they vaccinated, I believe, 100 children under or around the age of 2, and they would get an additional bonus of $80,000 reportedly via the video and the article if they vaccinate roughly 200 children, I believe. And so I think it says like it's $400 per head or something like that. And so the title of this video is reason why they want your kids vaccinated at an early age, money grab. I've already shown you the article, and this video is on They Speak Truth 2005. That's the owner of the channel, the YouTube channel. And so let me see if I can go back to the article real quick. And so doctors are paid massive bonuses from a health insurance company for vaccinating babies. And this is posted on, well, I got access to the article on or around August 16, 2021. But here you are right here. If you can read it, hopefully. Now I'll try to hold the phone a little bit closer so you can probably get a... So that's just some of it. Oh God. Okay. So I'm gonna try to scroll down throughout the whole thing so that you can see it, just in case it gets deleted in the future. Or who knows? So. And there's a chart. And you probably have to just pause it and read it because I'm not going to read all this. I went over this stuff a long time ago. So that's the end. Okay. Hopefully. Okay. You pause a second to see if there's anything else I need to add. Some pause. Okay, so I'm back. So I made another post. So apparently, an article was posted in regards to doctors getting bonuses of $40,000 for vaccinating 100 patients under the age of 2. This was posted in 2018. So only God knows how much or what kind of bonuses these doctors were getting for the COVID-19 vaccine. And so I found another screenshot here. So anyway, so much stuff has happened. I think I want to stop going over these posts and stuff at I'll probably try to get to half of the forum. I'm at 16 at 16 now. So let me pause for a second. Page 16 of the forum, and they're like 25 posts a page. So let me pause. Okay, so I'm back. So by August 18, 2021, they were saying that maybe a third COVID booster shot might be needed, and I think they also said in this video around timestamp 1 minute and 58 seconds that a booster vaccine may be needed every year. And so this is the name of the video right here. Why is a third COVID shot needed? Posted on August 18, 2021. And this was from 11 Alive YouTube channel. Anyway, so they're at this point they're like saying, oh, you might need a COVID booster every year instead of the one vaccine being the solution for this entire COVID-19 debacle. But anyway, let me pause for a second. Trust the science. Pause. Okay, so I'm back. So by August 23rd, 2021, the FDA, they approved the Pfizer vaccine for COVID-19 prevention due to vaccine hesitancy. However, YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, via what I went through, they censored and removed your comments that were not pro-vaccine, were pro-taking the vaccine. Anyway, and that was on August 23rd, 2021, when the FDA finally approved the Pfizer vaccine. Ain't pause. And I'm probably like talking all out of source and stuff like that. I'm just going down notes or whatever. So I'm just trying to make a video. Sorry if this sounds crazy, but pause. Okay, I forgot about this situation too. So apparently, the Association of American Physicians and Surgeons, or AAPS, they released a statement on FDA approval of the vaccine. So apparently, in short, they approved the vaccine, but instead they approved a version of the vaccine called the Comirnaty vaccine, which is legally distinct from. Anyway, basically, the FDA, they approved a different, in my opinion, and via what I can ascertain from the article, they approved a vaccine that was not inside of circulation, called the Comirnaty vaccine. So anyway, you have to read the article, and you have to be like a legal scholar to fully understand this shit or to fully get this shit. So even though, just read it if you can. So the FDA approved vaccine that was circulating inside the news saying that, oh, we've actually approved the Pfizer vaccine or whatever. It wasn't really, I don't think, the one that was in circulation, I don't think, or via my opinion. And so let's see here, Gateway Pundit. Fully approved Pfizer vaccine FDA approval letter raises questions. Just an extension, or just an extension of EUA? Dr. Malone joins Bannon's war room to discuss video. Let me pause a second because I need to get the correct. I need to say this as correctly as I can, because, and then also, again, this is my opinion. This is me trying to ascertain what's happened inside of the past, because a lot of shit went down inside of the past. So this is my opinion. Yeah. Pause. See, I want to try to just read this article as is. So, Dr. Robert Malone, the inventor of the mRNA vaccine technology, joined Bannon's war room on Tuesday to discuss the COVID vaccine's FDA approval status. According to Dr. Malone, it appears that the Pfizer vaccine is not fully approved, and they were only issued an extension under the Emergency Use Authorization, or EUA, which grants them full liability protection. The FDA approval of the biologics license applications, BLA, is actually in regards or in reference to the Comirnaty vaccine that is substantially similar, but not necessarily identical, and has yet to be manufactured. So in the news it said, oh, the FDA has approved it, but the FDA approved a vaccine that wasn't even manufactured yet, via this article. And you can still go see this now. From the Gateway Pundit. But the date of this was on August 25th, 2021. But so it's still the news and media playing tricks and shit with people's heads or whatever, saying that, oh, the FDA has approved it or whatever. But did they? Did they? Gotta read the fine print of this shit. So, so I keep on going then. Comirnaty was the vaccine that was apparently approved by the FDA, and it wasn't. And via this article, it had not been manufactured yet. Is there anything else substantial? See the bait and switch there? Huh. Yeah. So this is how the media worked on the people. The vaccine they said was FDA approved or whatever, or they alluded to as that was approved, really wasn't. And it was they approved a vaccine that wasn't even that had not even been manufactured yet. Is this the end? So this is how the media works. And you still had YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook censoring people from seeing this shit. The FDA approved Comirnaty. Anyway. So let me pause for a second. That's what I saw, and I was like, that was explosive news, but you wouldn't see that inside of the major news headlines, because guess what? They was hard pressed on pushing this vaccine on people. And then this is 2021, and yet, like I said earlier, with all these other people, they had blood clots randomly Who knows? Oh, the new and the news media was saying that. Oh, that's rare. That's not common at all. So but the the truth is out there, but it was been covered up by the media and all these sources that you trust. Trust the science, Dr. Fauci. And you had other people backing them up. All these celebrities, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and all these other people. Trust the science. Trust the science. Donald Trump, Orange Man bad. So I'm like, anyway. So let me pause a second. I think I should just end it here because that was the bombshell that I was looking for, whatever. To just, but anyway, pause. And I'm still going on my post I made on August 26, 2021, and I said repost. Allegedly, the trick that the FDA or media has done here is the FDA has issued two separate letters, one approving a vaccine that does not exist, and another letter extending the emergency use authorization for the Pfizer vaccine. So apparently, the Pfizer vaccine is still not approved. That's crazy if true. And the thing about it is that there was a YouTube video that I attached that to, but YouTube deleted it. Anyway, let me pause in a second. YouTube deleted it, or the host of that YouTube channel that it came from deleted it. I don't have the resources to check to see how or why this video was deleted. I just know it's not there. I do know that a lot of videos were getting deleted, and a lot of people were being censored around this time. Anyway, let me pause. Okay, but so I'm back. Pretty much, I had to sit down and just take a, cause I'm like that stressed me out for a second. Who knows? Maybe there's news that I'm missing, or some context I'm missing where that's not a bombshell or whatever. But at the time that was a bombshell for me back then, all the way back in 2021. It's 2026 now, so anyway, so moving on to September the 1st, 2021. That's when I think news came out that Joe Rogan, he ended up getting COVID-19, and he takes a slew of drugs, including ivermectin and vitamin C, and he fully recovered in 3 days. And Big Tech tried to censor him, and even right here, the video that was talking about the situation is gone. So. Oh, and then I got the video link of this girl. She was singing a song. She's happy that she got this vaccine or whatever, and then she got sick as hell. So it's still on YouTube. So that's my context right there. Now I'll probably click the video link just to so the title of this video, Jesus. The title of this video is called Reaction, I think. Ooh. And let me go to the owner of the YouTube channel of this YouTube channel. Is They Speak Truth. And it's a video of this girl. She's singing Girl on Fire, I think, by Alicia Keys. And she ended up having a bad reaction to the vaccine or something like that. And apparently the reaction video that was posted later was deleted. So it is what it is. Let me just pause for a second because I said a lot of fucked up shit. So I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, I'm going into the jokes the crazy shit I've said and the jokes that I made. I'm like, wow, they're funny. But I'm like, some people might be offended. So I'm like, whatever. So pause. This is my villain era where I just snapped on every goddamn body because I was like, my career's fucked anyway. So I'm like, yeah. Anyways, let me go ahead and go back to this phone. Pause. I'm looking at I'm saying, look at this shit. I'm sorry. We'll turn the lights on. So apparently, they did a fact check in regards to people taking this vaccine or whatever, and basically these people ended up getting Bell's palsy to their faces. And so it says trust index. Did three of the four volunteers develop Bell's palsy after being vaccinated with the vaccine? And so this is on News 4 Jack. What you know what? And basically inside this video, they say that yes, that Bell's palsy could be an adverse reaction to the vaccine. But they dance around the issue. This is exhausting. To look back now and be like, oh my god, these people. And this video is posted on December the 15th, 2020. So let me just. One woman had her skin bubble and swell after taking the vaccine on September 2nd, 2021. Another man paralyzed after taking the shot. Another woman paralyzed after taking the vaccine. Woman develops Bell's palsy after taking the vaccine. And another. Okay, that was something else. Jesus. So here's. I'm not gonna click all these because I'm like I'm just burnt the fuck out now. So I'm just gonna go through my posts or whatever. So let me start back over. So that's just a few of them. And this is the last one, I guess. So I'm tired. Am I like halfway through the through this form? I'm at 23 plus. I'll do one more page and I'm gonna call it a night. I'm at 23 out of 47. Form pages of this form. Let me pause for a second. This probably sounds crazy. I'm sorry, but yeah. Pause. Okay, so I found the video I've been looking for this entire time. I just remember the people's faces or whatever. I don't remember what I typed, but so I'm just gonna just try to read what I posted. So apparently this video, and I captioned it via my post. Allegedly, man and wife gets vaccine and then gets COVID-19. The man or the husband then blames the unvaccinated for his wife being on a ventilator. However, does he not know that the vaccinated and non-vaccinated can still get and spread the virus? The vaccine was supposed to allegedly reduce the symptoms. Well, it was supposed to stop the effects of COVID-19, but over time, it was supposed to reduce the symptoms of the virus for the person who gets COVID after getting the vaccine. The man's wife, who's on a ventilator, wants the booster shot. He still wants the booster shot. And so, turn the volume down. And so the title of this video is, she couldn't breathe. Man prays for fiance in COVID coma. The video was posted on September 3rd, 2021. So here it is right here. This is what I remember. All the way back in 2021. This is the video I was looking for or thinking about. And so it's on Coin Local 6 News, I guess. And so an update happened. And apparently, and this post right here on September 3rd, 2021, I said, well, shit, she's now fully vaccinated and dead as of 5 o'clock a.m., September 23rd, 2021, that morning. Her husband strongly urges everyone to get vaccinated. You can't make this shit up. And here's the updated video or whatever. in the title. So, and it's titled "Vaccinated Woman Passes Away in ICU." And here it is right here. And so it's again on Coin 6 News. So yeah, I won't stop there in regards to my post or whatever, because that was the one video I've been looking for, well, thinking about for a while. I remember that man's face, and I remember just how I felt when I saw the video of him and his wife or whatever. And I'm not joking around in regards to the entire situation, because the entire situation was just fucked. The news media tricked everybody, and I need to look into community to see if well, I need to look into the FDA's approval of the Pfizer vaccine to see if the FDA actually approved it, or is it still for emergency use only, and they've only approved community, and if community is even available to the public as of 2026 now, or is it just the some other vaccine or whatever? Anyway, because community was the only one that was FDA approved, via the reports and via as far as I know right now. So today. So anyway, that's just I just want to step and do a little update in regards to my thoughts on, well, what I previously. Oh Jesus! Let me pause a second. Oh, sorry. My fan came. So shit happens. Hey, I'm paranoid. Sorry about that. Pause. So sorry about that. My fan came on by itself. I don't know how or why. Maybe the CIA is like some radio inside of here. They're like, dude, you just gave us a lot of information or whatever. I don't know. Sorry about the pistol. I stay strapped. I'm in Alabama, so, and I'm a little paranoid, so I'm like, sorry about that. But yeah, I was supposed to have been talking about this dude who posted this video from TMZ. I think he's like 75 years old. I want to leave that fan on just because I'm like that was just fucking weird. That's never happened before. And yeah. So TMZ Harvey. So his name is Harvey Levin, and he made a video post. Harvey Robert Levin. He's 75 years old. He made a post on TMZ today talking about let me pause a second. Okay, so I'm back. So the title of the video is called "What's Happening with Fauci is Awful." Here he is right here. This is recording, yeah. Okay. So he just went on a spiel about how Fauci has helped out people with HIV and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Looking at Fauci's, looking at look, there is no incentive to cure HIV and AIDS, especially looking at how COVID-19 was handled, and how many people end up making bank off this disease or whatever, in my opinion. So if there is anything to be learned in regards to this pandemic, in my opinion, it's that the people that you trust in regards to your health are not incentivized to cure you. They're there to make money off of you and control you and make it so that you can stay under their little thumb. They're not here to cure you. So all your friends who who possibly had HIV or AIDS, their deaths could probably have been prevented with a cure. That a lot of these billionaires probably don't want to push out to the public, because why would they want to have a why would they want to seal up a money pit, a bottomless money pit, where they can always reach their hand out and grab some money, like a slush fund. The same goes for cancer. Why would they want to cure cancer if it's a money pit that's it's a constant problem, a constant issue that needs to be solved? And so if it's a constant issue, that's a constant way to make money. If there's always a problem, there's always a solution. Let me, because this is weird. I'm like, let me pause. I had to take a break. I'm sorry, but look, I'm not Ghostbusters. I am not Ghostbusters. I'm like, look, fans turn on by themselves, like hearing weird noises and stuff. Like, I'm like, look, look. I'm black, okay. I'll look. Look, I ain't got the patience. I got the. I do astrology, yeah, but it's yeah. That's a different situation. I was gonna do a card reading for Fauci or whatever in that situation. So, but I was talking about that man Hart. Like, there should be a cure for AIDS, cancer, all these diseases, gonorrhea, and all these other STIs or whatever. We should not have if that's a bacterial infection, that should be cured by now. Everybody inside the world should be given antibiotics at one point at one time, and abstain from sexual relations or whatever for a period of time, and that removes that from the human population. So anyway, so I'm gonna do a card reading for what my thoughts are in regards to Anthony Fauci, or what may come up with that situation, and then I want to call it a night. So, because that fan situation is just anyway, got ghosts inside here now. Anyway, pause. Okay, so I shuffled the deck. So I'm finna ask the question. So, universe, God, spirit, whatever, what's gonna come up with Anthony Fauci? Using the house structure, using the structure of astrology. Got a flea on me, so let me pause a second. I might need to shuffle cards one more time. Pause. Okay, so I killed the flea. I guess that means that there's gonna be like something annoying that's gonna pop up that's small, but anyway, let me shuffle one more time. Universe, what's going on with Anthony Fauci? What's gonna come up with him? I'm using the same same rules as the house system as astrology. So I'm only gonna pull 8 cards, and after that, if I'm still confused, I'm gonna pull 3 cards. So, universe, God, spirit, whatever. What's going on, Anthony Fauci? And what's gonna come up with him? So, the Fool, the Hierophant, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the Magician, and one last card. Oh. Okay, so let me meditate on this real quick, and then I'll be back. Pause. Oh, and the 8th card I pulled is the 5 of Cups, which is the first card I pulled out of his deck. So pause. So I'm back. I just looked at it, and these cards, they seem slightly positive, but at the end of the day, he's going to end up losing more than he has. So The Fool, which is the first card I pulled, it means it's a new journey for him, something new for him. The Hierophant means that that people follow him in his teachings or whatever. The Star, it means that at the much meditation, it means that it's judgment. It's like God's going to show this person something. The universe is going to show this person something that it's not always about him. It's not always about his ego. There are things that's completely out of his control, and it's God's judgment. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know what that means, but maybe you can just say it's fate. Something that's out of his control is fate. And the King of Wands, that means that a decision is the keeping up with the decision that was made. So it's like a decision's made, and you have to manage and maintain it. Maybe his pardons, because we're talking about Anthony Fauci here. And then the five of swords, it means that he may win a battle, but he still has to watch his back. And then the Magician is next. It means that he has the resources, because I guess you can say the pardon that he has. And so the last card is the five of cups. He's gonna lose more than what he has, but he's gonna still have something when it's all said and done. And so I'm trying to see how I want to. Well, I've already given the So this is the first card I pulled, the Fool. The second card I pulled is the Hierophant. The third card I pulled is the Star. The fourth card I pulled is the Wheel of Fortune. The fifth card I pulled is the King of Wands. The sixth card I pulled is the Five of Swords. The seventh card I pulled is the Magician. And the last card I pulled is the Five of Cups. So Anthony Fauci, he may win, but it's up in the end. But it's up. He's gonna lose more than what he has. And he's gonna be depressed about it. Or he may just be winning now because of that pardon. But he's gonna lose more than what he has. 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. Everything he did, he thought it furthered whatever he was doing. But at the end of the day, he's gonna lose out, but he's gonna still have something left. So I was hoping for death or something like that, but with these cards, you don't want to wish anything bad on anybody, so because it might be you one day. So I said I was gonna pull 3 more cards just in case I was confused, and I am a little confused. I'm trying to figure out why is he lucky, but he was pardoned, so it makes sense that would be what I would draw. But let me just draw 3 more cards. And do I really believe in tarot? No, but for some reason, these cards, they tend to, yeah. Maybe I should not have even done a reading when that flea jumped on me, but I'm gonna do it. This is it. Okay, so I'm gonna draw 3 cards. And these are the last 3 cards I'm pulling. So 1, 2, 3. So the first card I pulled is the Page of Pentacles. And this is somebody that's new with money or new with resources. The next card I pulled is the Hierophant again. Somebody that's following. People are following this person in with their teachings or their beliefs or whatever. And then lastly, it's the 6 of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so that means this is order and order and control out of after chaos, in regards to ideas and ideas and lessons and teachings or whatever. So this does not look bad. People are still gonna follow this man, seemingly. So that's gonna be it for me. Maybe I'm wrong. Sometimes to pull this last card though. What is it? The Star. And this one too. The Page of Cups. One more. And the Hanged Man. So fate and judgment. Somebody that's new to a dream. And the Hanged Man. Anyway, I don't know if that means anything. That's it for me. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, I don't really believe in tarot, but who knows? It might shock me, or it might there might be something to something that I said. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I gave as much as I could in regards to what I thought about in regards to the vaccines and Fauci or whatever. So that's it. I'm halfway through talking about what I've said inside of the why I did not take the vaccine or whatever, and the what I perceived at the time of very 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 common sense reasons why people should not have taken that vaccine, but maybe I'm just crazy. Anyway, who knows? Hopefully this tarot reading was like off, and maybe I read the cards wrong. Anyway, and that something else comes up with Fauci, but then he's pardoned or whatever. Maybe somebody else is gonna take matters into their own hand and do things the medieval way. Not saying that. Not whatever. I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna tie his cards up real quick. I already had the dog on, the fan come on and by itself and whatever. Got a mosquito up here trying to bite me now. So I think that's gonna be it for me. Oh. So, is there anything else I wanted to add to this video? I'll probably end this video at like 1 hour and 22 minutes and 22 seconds. Is there anything else I need to add? Well, I think I got like a full face of makeup on or whatever, so I don't know if how bad this looks or how good this looks or whatever, so I just do like a little face run around or whatever. Because this is also for my reference. I want to probably end this video like soon, like probably in 22 seconds. At 22 seconds, so because I don't really have anything to talk about. Sorry for pulling out my Glock on you. I am paranoid, and like that, it was just crazy. The fan came on by itself, and I'm like, look. Anyway, that's my Glock 17. That's gonna be it for me. Bye.